after 3 years here, Chad and Bradley, my two sons, they started, was Chad already, I guess he's older, he was row cropping, and Bradley was just getting out of high school and he wanted to farm. So we knew that at that point we was going to have to get larger. So we become a LLC. We combined. I didn't want them working for me. I wanted us to be a partnership, and we've grown to 500 cows. We have been up to 520, I think, is about maximum capacity that we have for housing. We have expanded our parlor to a double 12 now, so we're milking about 18 or 19 hours a day. So we're getting pretty close to maxing our parlor out. I think there is a little bit more room to milk a few more cows through here. We milk 3 times a day, yes. Probably about 900 total animals, yeah.
You raised all your replacements?
We raised all our replacements. The cows are doing really well this year. We're at about a 77, 78 pounds. Rolling herd average, I haven't looked at it. I know after last year we had a lot of problems, and we were up close to 26,000, and it dropped back down to maybe 24 something. And we own around 465 acres. I think is what we own. Like I said, we built the first freestall barn 10 years ago, 168 cow freestall, and of course that was technology that was up to date at 10 years ago. And then when we went to build this last freestall barn, technology had improved, so we made a few adjustments to our new freestall barn that are very positive, and like wider alleyways, wider head-to-head in the freestalls, lower curb heights. We put bigger fans and better air movement. We put the sprinkler system in, and of course at the same time we put it in our first 168 cow freestall. We've got mattresses in our freestall barn. We don't bed sawdust on top of our mattresses. We bed with lime. We've had sawdust and we've had sand and we've had lime on them, but we like the lime the best. When we built our second freestall barn, we put down a rubber, it's coal mine belting. They take it and cut a groove in it for traction. We put it down in our feed alleys where the cows stand. When we put it in, I mean, it seemed like we do. Of course, we did start trimming our feet twice a year, but it really seems like we don't have near the feet problems that we used to have. We also, at the same time we put it in our freestall barn, we put it in our holding pen. And my thinking was, put it where the cows spend the most time, and they should spend the most time eating, and they spend, if they're in the holding pen, if you milk 3 times a day, say if they're in there an hour a day, there's 3 hours and they're on rubber. So when we put our last freestall barn in, we put a flush system in. So we have like a 3-stage lagoon, and we're flushing out of we're pumping water out of a 3rd stage up to a holding tank that we flush our freestall barn out with. It has worked wonderful. First freestall barn we built, and the neck rail was built with 10-year-old technology. He said we needed to raise it up because we had a lot of cows that were standing with their front feet in the freestalls and their back feet out, which is called perching. And he said if we'd raise our neck rail up, I think we raised it up 9 inches, and we moved it in maybe 6 inches, and it just eliminated the cows perching. cows, you can just tell, they look more comfortable laying in the free stalls. When they get up, you know, it's just, they're not rubbing their neck, and it's easier for them to lay down. So it has worked. It's really helped.